How do you know if your users have a good user experience with your product? Is it possible to measure user experience? Yes, it is possible, and in today's video I'm going to show you how. Before we begin, let me introduce myself. My name is Anna, I'm a product designer, and in this channel I'm sharing useful tips on product design, strategy and user research. So, how to measure user experience? The answer is we need to use UX metrics. UX metrics is a user-centered algorithm measuring performance. UX metrics should answer the questions: how are we doing now, and is there something we need to improve? We are not creating UX metrics separately. They should be 100% aligned with your company business goals, like increasing revenue, retention, return on investment, etc. One of the most effective ways to measure user experience is a HEART framework. The HEART framework is a tool developed by Google to help teams measure and improve user experience. It stands for happiness, engagement, adoption, retention, and task success. Happiness measures user attitudes and satisfaction through surveys, Net Promoter Score, NPS, or other feedback mechanisms. Engagement tracks how users interact with the product, including frequency, intensity, and depth of interaction. Adoption measures the number of new users or the uptake of new features over time. Retention looks at the rate at which users return to the product over a specific period of time. And the task success evaluates how effectively users can complete key tasks within the product. Metrics might include success rate, error rate, and time to complete tasks. To define UX metrics, you need to create goals and signals for your product. The goal should answer the question: how do you want users to engage with your product? And the signal should tell us what changes in user behavior or opinion would indicate goal success. Let's look at the example. So this is the HEART framework for the music streaming app. We can see that the goal for the happiness category is people enjoy using the app. And the signals are: in product happiness survey, if users give us 5 stars, it probably indicates that they are happy. Usage of recommender feature: if users recommend our product, it's a good thing. And Google and App Store ratings. For the engagement, we have the goal: people use the app often. And for this goal, signal will be time spent listening to music, the more they listen the better, and number of playlists created. Again, the more the better. Keep in mind that the signal is always a number. It can be time, percentage, number of active users. It's something that we can actually measure. As you can see on our example, the goals are more like a vision. People start using the app, people keep using the app, people complete what they want. They should say, how do you want your users to behave and feel? And signals are the numbers that will tell you how they actually behave and feel. The challenge of the UX metrics is that metrics are imperfect, and when poorly chosen or optimized without regular validation will lead to product decisions in the wrong direction. Let's look at the example. Imagine that we decided to track how many active users we have per month. If you look at this chart, what do you think? Is it a happy story? The line goes up, so we have more active users, and you might say that yes, our product is doing well. But let's split this metric into 2 metrics. The first one will show the new users, and the second one will show existing users. And here it becomes obvious that our sales and marketing team are working really well because we have more and more new users. But at the same time, our existing users are running away from our product. We can't just constantly acquire new users and lose existing ones because it's much more expensive for our business and doesn't make sense. Imagine if we were just looking at our first metric, which track only active users. This way we wouldn't know that we have a problem. It's worth saying that UX metrics and any other metrics only show us what is happening and never tell us why this is happening. To answer the question why this is happening, you need to go deeper into the data, conduct user interviews, look at the journey map, etc. By the way, if you are interested to learn more about how to conduct user interviews, check out my new video about how to get the most out of your user interviews and get valuable insights from your target audience. Keep in mind that you don't need to write goals for every category. Start with the minimum set and go from there. Also, you don't need multiple signals per goal. The more the better doesn't work here. You can find the link to this free heart framework template with the list of signals that you can use for your product under this video. These are not all the possible signals, but it's a good place to start and don't get stuck while creating your first UX metrics. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'm sharing here lots of insights and free templates that will help you create great products. Let's make it simple.